about financial independence and why this is important for our quality of life. So let's examine this. There are two different thoughts that they are contradicting one another, opposing each other. One is that saying that we should live our life very simply and with a very basic, minimal consumption. And the second is that encouraging us to consume as much as possible, buy and buy and buy. So let's examine this and find out which way is the most reasonable and balanced and healthy way of living.
It almost seems like common sense though, don't you think?
Yes, it makes common sense, but unfortunately many smart people, intelligent people, they are tangled by the debt and credit payment, bills they have to pay, and they are just struggling.
It's ruining marriages and
Absolutely. It's so crucial to realize that we should live our life by our means and how much we have. When it was September 11th, George W. Bush said, American, go and buy. And why? Because it is the heart of the capitalism that would be beating and continue to beat if people consume more, to buy more and spend more.
Like that's gonna, fix, right?
Unfortunately not.
No.
We have to be smart and we have to realize that we should budget and knowing our limits and how much we can spend.
Right.
So there is these two thoughts. One is that we should live life very modestly and with a minimal in our disposal. For example, this guy who was a dervish, a Sufi, and the Sufis were people that would go preach and recite poems and teach people something.
Okay.
And this guy had only one metal bowl, and he would use it to eat and drink water. And one day he was just passing by, saw another man is cupping his hand at this drink of water and drink the water. And he said, God forgive me, I didn't need even this metal bowl. And he threw it away. He said, now I'm free from that material need.
It's very liberating.
Yes, but very extreme.
Sure
And it is very difficult to live life like that. And
Right.
we need, in one way, the other thought that it's encouraging us to want more, spend more. It also has some merit.
I could see it being healthy in a way that, it's motivating, right?
Absolutely. For example, if I want a glass of water, so we need to have, if I want a glass of water, I would go and get the glass of water. Right. So it should be a balance between what we want, how much we want, and how much we have and able to have.
Right.
For example, having a glass of water, yes, it is easy. I can have it. I go and get it.
Right.
But if I want to have a private jet right now, I cannot do that.
Sorry, Dad, that's
Yes,
not in your
it is
books.
out of my budget, out of my reach. And if I want that, even badly enough, I'm just putting myself
Through a lot of strain
through
to
the strains
all
and
that.
the stress and failure. Obviously, it's a bad
Or
idea.
you could just have a really great music video, put that out, and sell tons of
Yes.
records. But anyways, it's not necessarily...
Means we have to have a balance between what we want, how much we want, and how much we have and able to have. We need to have a balance. Some people, they go to the extreme of wanting more, spending more, and wanting more and more. I want more, I want more. And that is also very unhealthy.
Well, it's an addiction. It's to fulfill something within themselves. They feel like there's a void and shopping's gonna...
Yes, and the other thoughts, it's
Heal.
the other extreme that says, okay, spend less and live life simply, which by some case is interesting, but when they are trying to limit our desire, to say, okay, you should want less in life, sometimes to go to that extreme is not healthy either.
Although, I mean, materialistically, it's somewhat healthy. I mean, it's more sustainable as well, environmentally friendly, but But again, to the extreme, I mean, I like to have clothes on my back, and you know,
Absolutely.
I like to brush my teeth.
And we talked about Abraham Maslow, the needs that we have.
Right.
If I could have enough clothes, if I have a shelter, and that's enough, so I should be happy, and I should cherish that, and not putting myself into this trap of wanting more and more. That this world, the capitalism, is just encouraging us.
So then how do we keep that balance?
The balance is just to have your budget and under control. They say, okay, I have this much money, this much income that I have, and I should spend that much, not overdoing it, and not to go to the debt, which could cause trouble and a lot of anxiety in life.
Avoid those credit cards if you can. They could be useful at times, but really in excess, it's causing a lot of problems.
They give credit card to the young people. They come to university. They say, okay, credit card, go get it.
Yeah.
But you know what? The people should be responsible to realize that how I'm spending. This is a very, very important issue. That how I'm spending and how much I'm spending, and that should be money should be at my service, not I become a slave to money.
Woo! That's a good point. Thanks, Dad. Okay, on that last note, let's all get balanced with our finances.